Yo, what up? It's your girl V-Henny, man. You already know the vibes. Welcome to the Artistry, where we talk shit about music, entertainment, and the everyday struggles. And we have a dope, actually, we got two pairs right now. We got two dope guests in the motherfucking building with me. ABM's own. We have Bondsabillion and Trizzytolitty.
Litty.
Litty too titty. What's good? How you guys doing?
What's up? I feel great.
You feel great?
I am very happy to be here.
You know what I'm saying? We live.
We live.
Sipping
We live.
Mama
We
Juana.
live and we outside.
It took a long time to get here. I ain't gonna lie. It was
I could imagine you guys came from Carajo Land, aka Long Island, bro. Like,
Traffic crazy.
I came from the island.
yeah,
like,
East Bumblefuck. Far
man.
away.
It was long. It was a long trip too. I fell asleep in that car.
Did you? You look like you would fucking fall asleep in the fucking
He does.
car. Yeah,
He
right?
falls asleep
got
a lot.
tired to be
Yeah.
like, yeah, how you guys doing? Peace out.
He'll be hype, and then as the hype dies down, and he
But don't worry, the hype comes back up.
the hype comes back. It comes back. Yeah, it comes back. It comes back.
Look. So I definitely want to say thank you for taking the time for being here. You know, you guys came from a distance.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate the
Thank
effort
you, no
and
problem.
just
Appreciate
being here
it.
again. It's for those that don't know, I'm taking their virginity away. I love when shit. This shit is tight too. Boom! That's how you do it. That's how you do it, baby. So I want to just say congratulations, just on everything you guys have been accomplishing. You understand? To the top, continue striving. Let's take this toast. And congratulations to you guys.
Thank you.
Boom!
Thank
Right
you.
here. Right here.
There we
For
go.
those that don't know, this is Momma Juana for ya.
Mama Juana to the mata.
Yes, sir. Straight to the matra.
Oh, I'm ready to go
Sir.
now.
Ready to go? I'm ready to go. So let's get this started, bro. So I know you guys, listening to you guys, I know you guys are from Long Island. I know you moved around a lot. You have my story. You're a gypsy child. I moved around a lot. But you understand? But I know you guys grew up y'all know each other. Y'all been brothers for a minute.
Yeah.
You understand?
We've been close.
Yeah. But I want to know, because I'm like, yo, from me hearing the fact that you was on some skater shit, you understand? Like, how you guys became to this place where you guys are artists now?
Well, honestly, we met through mutual friends, the rest of the people in ABM. And we used to go to my friend Jarvis's house, and they would always play beats and stuff. And
Okay.
I knew I wanted to rap by then. I didn't know that these guys rap. And then once we started rapping together, we were like, yo, this is... we
Just
gotta
came
keep
together.
going.
Like,
like-
cypher rapping?
Yeah, just like freestyling
Cypher.
off the head, bullshitting.
What age was that? Like, more or less, do you rap?
We could say like the end of middle school towards high school, because that's
Okay.
when we really started to come together. Was really
Okay.
high school.
Okay.
Middle school, we got to know each other. We knew such and such. I wasn't chilling with him mainly. I was really with my the other part of ABM.
Okay.
But
So
as high school came, that's when we really.
that's when you and him.
Yeah.
All right.
that's
So I
when
know, again, it started in middle school. So now I want to know, like, before we could dive into the way you guys build that bond, when did you guys decide to take this serious as like, yo, I'm going to become an artist? Not just like a hip hop or a rapper, just, like
I don't
hobby.
even think it was serious then. I think it was just...
It was serious. I'm gonna keep it 100.
For you,
It
was
was.
serious?
It was when I was down, going through it. His mother let me stay in the crib, and we built our own studio downstairs in the crib.
Basement, right?
Yeah.
That's when we took it serious. That's when, in my head, I felt like we could do this.
Yeah, like rapping, like when we were just
Like,
siphing, rapping.
music,
It was just
we
like
put
we
our
knew we
bread
were
out
nice,
there.
but
we worked together, and we took our checks, and we actually bought everything we needed to
never
build the
went.
studio
How long did
downstairs.
that take?
2
like to
weeks.
build it. I
Yeah,
mean,
to
it's
build
just. I
it
mean, we were working this party job where we were working really long hours. So, but we were working like all week. So it took
Hey.
like 2 weeks, two
Yeah.
decent
Weeks?
paychecks.
Get
We
everything
put it was a
we
little.
needed.
Wait, you started a whole fucking studio from
Studio
scratch.
from
Yeah,
scratch.
2 weeks.
yeah.
2 weeks.
I give it
Scratch.
to you guys.
Yeah.
I give it to you guys.
I ain't gonna hold you.
What
It's-
kind of software you guys have?
That's
though?
now
Alright,
that.
so look, I know we was using Logic,
Okay.
and we did have Pro Tools, but Logic was the main software that we was using that my bro Jarvis had on his computer.
Okay.
So it was Logic that we was using. So
The
Right.
equipment was out of Sam Ash. we spent a little bit on it.
Like
I
we
mean,
had an
you know,
AKG mic. We had
it was all
like,
right.
we was really,
So wait, so when was this around? This was like high school, you said, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
this is around high school timing.
Mm-hmm.
You guys also do engineering and production, or you had
No.
someone separate
Yeah,
for that?
We absolutely.
Okay. No, because I was like, wait, so y'all guys build off?
No.
Because you know why I'm asking? Because I went to school for that shit.
That's what I. That's
So
how.
that
That's
shit
why,
ain't easy.
That's how
Yeah,
we.
no,
That's
no,
how
no,
we
no,
built
no,
it.
no,
Cause
no,
I
yeah.
did a little. I did. That's what I went for tech for.
Okay.
Was audio and production. That's how I knew a little something to put it a little together.
Gotcha.
Little mixing. You know what I'm saying? YouTube helped me a long way too. But like that's how I knew how to like at least put something to the table on Logic.
Okay, gotcha. Now going to like listening to your music now, and this is for both of you guys. Going to your music now, compared to when you guys first started, have you seen the difference between like within your growth as an artist?
Yeah, it's
What's the
night,
growth?
it's
I wanna
night and
know.
day. Well, I mean, it's I guess just getting comfortable
Mhm.
on the microphone, learning
Yes,
your voice,
sir.
learning what
Yes,
your voice
sir,
can and
Steve.
can't do.
Mhm.
You know, sometimes you might want your voice to do one thing and you realize you can't do it.
Yeah.
Like we honestly, I don't know about him, but I'm still at the point where I'm still trying to develop my voice. I'm
Okay.
still trying to find my sound.
Okay.
He's mainly. I am like I do music. Yes, I do my music,
Mhm.
but I feature. Cause why? I haven't fully found my sound.
Why is that a challenge for you?
It's because I'm not the type of person that could just stick to one thing. Like
Okay.
I can't just like. There's a day I might want to sing, and I want my voice to be at a peak where I want it to be perfect.
Okay.
It might be a day I want to hit on some hip hop, and I just want to just hit it real fast with some Migos type. You know what I'm saying? It's like.
But that's okay. Why you? I feel like why you.
I have to challenge. I have to challenge.
But
my
why you
vocals, right?
categorizing yourself as just one particular genre? Then you should just. I always tell people, then that's the case. Then just be that artist, not just a hip hop artist. If that makes sense. You know, like Little Uzi Vert, like how he was just like, I'm an artist.
Yeah, I'm a rock star.
You understand?
Yeah,
like
I
he doesn't like to
understand
be in that box.
Yeah, I don't want to be in that I don't want to be in no category. I'm an artist itself. Like I don't know. I just feel like
I think what it is I was like after because we built the studio in the basement and then I had to move out of the house and we lost the studio.
Okay.
So, but in the meantime, I had found a studio because after that we didn't chill for a long time.
Okay.
So I had found a studio and I was in the studio a lot more often than he was, I guess.
Mhm.
So I had more time and practice to, I guess, flush out my flows and what I can do and shit.
Let me ask you a question. Were you boom bap rap or like?
Yeah, I used to be
I can
like
see
yeah,
it. I can see it.
Yeah, like every rap was like a Funk Flex freestyle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see. So when did you start transitioning into, I guess, the new era of hip hop? I say new era or not even new era. I like how hip hop evolved.
Yeah, honestly, when we started working at the studio that he put me onto in Dranko Studios, shout out to
Draco.
My
Shout
man,
out
my
to
engineer, Wahi Bonds and Skills. I recorded one song,
Miss Queen.
and it was real like dry.
Mm.
And why he was like, "Yo, let's put some auto tune on it. Try to like flex your voice a little bit."
Okay.
And then I did it, and I was like, "Damn, that sound crazy." And then ever since then, that was only like what, like last year. Like
I had a
end of
goal.
2019. Yeah.
I was going for 5 years.
Okay.
Not locked up. I was going through a period in my time where I had to leave where I was, go where I was to learn or develop life to learn life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when I came back to LA, I told my guys, I'm like, look, bro, we're going to build this shit. We're going to build this studio. Like, we're going to do this the right way. Got a studio for us. And after I put him on to the studio, it was over.
Yeah, it's been a wrap.
It was over.
It's been a
Take
wrap ever
off.
since then, yeah.
Take off videos. We got this, we got that. Oh, word? Oh, let's go. Like, it was like really on go mode, and I was happy. Like,
That's dope. That's dope. I mean, I love the fact that you guys came up together, you know, and I mean, like, let's keep it a stack. Like, there's always real life situations. People don't realize that. You understand? Yeah. Like, people are so used to the fact that they look at certain artists and it's just like instant gratification, and they don't realize that the hustle as an artist, or just in itself, like an entrepreneur or influencer, etc., is not easy.
It's not, and you learn, like, every day is a learning. Like, you learn something new every day with this music. with just going through the process of your goals or whatever you're doing, like you learn something new every single day.
Have you guys ever? I'm sure you guys I have been through this because I feel like, and I may be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Drop a comment, let me know. But so I feel like whenever you're chasing a goal, a dream, pursuing, whatever, you have your dark moments, right?
Always, always.
So I want to know if you guys each have, individually, can you please let everybody know like a moment where you felt discouraged and how did you overcome that?
I mean, honestly, for me, I get discouraged a lot when I hit like a writer's block.
Okay.
And I feel like, because I'll give up on myself immediately. And I'm like, I can't write no more. And it's just, and I just gotta, what I do, I just keep playing. I just keep playing the beat back. I just keep pushing forward. Don't give up on yourself. That's what I do. You know.
I mean, it's easy said than done, though.
Yeah, no, it's much easier said than done.
Like it takes a lot of fucking energy to be like, yo, I'm not gonna, like, have you caught yourself? I'm gonna go to you right now, Trizzy, as well. But have you been to that moment? Have you gone there where you felt like, I'm done, and you told the team like, yo, I'm done. That's it. Fuck this shit.
I ain't never told them, but I've definitely told myself like, yo, I don't want to do this anymore. I can't do this. I felt like I couldn't do it. Like I wanted to, but I couldn't.
So what's your purpose?
My purpose?
What's your why? Like your why to all of this? Why are you chasing this?
Why? Because I want to. And honestly, rap music is the only thing that really makes me happy.
Okay.
Yeah, like I've been through a lot. I lost my mom 5 years ago. I just lost my dad recently. So music is really the only thing that like brings me back to life sometimes, because I'll fall into that pocket of like life sucks, the world sucks, everything sucks.
Yeah.
But then I'll hear a fire beat or I'll hear a song that we did, and it just like rejuvenates me.
Yeah. No, I get that. That's a lot to take in.
Yeah. I know I said that really quick, but yeah.
I mean, it's fine to say that real quick because, or just saying in general, because again, people are learning who you are. Mm-hmm. So like the whole purpose, I love, like I told you guys behind the scene, like I love your like a person's or an artist or whoever their story, because people don't realize that this shit is real. Like serious. You guys deal with real life shit.
Yeah, this is serious. It's not a game. It's serious. Like the struggle when.
I know you've been through a lot. Like you said, you went through house to house, or like
being down, not having no one around you. Shit, I'm talking about like.
So what's your why? What's your purpose?
This is all I got, like, and it's so. I don't want to say it like that, but like I put my energy and time to a person that I thought that was gonna make me a greater person through the work life.
Okay.
Like I'm talking about, I gave this man 5 years of hard work, hard labor, to hear bullshit as soon as a COVID start. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's when I always wanted to take music seriously. I always told him like, yo, we belong in the studio, we belong in the top, we belong greater. But like, it really hit me when he said something fake to me. That I was like, nah, I'm not doing this no more. I'm going back home.
What was that he hit you with that was fake?
It was, he was still getting checked. I don't want to put this out there, like.
I mean, we don't got his name.
Like, you feel me? He was still getting checks. One of his coworkers, like, yeah, even though the COVID is hitting, we still getting checks. We still getting money. I gave you 5 years of hard work where I'm breaking my goddamn back. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Do I get PC of that? Like, am I going to see something every week until we start able up to work again? He told me no. I'm not getting anything. You're going to sit there and lie to me. So, I'm like, all right, I give you 5 years. Go on fucking unemployment. Go do whatever you got to do to go make money. So, it's like, really just get rid of you type shit. But I gave you I made you all this fucking money for you to say, get rid of me. Like, I'm sorry for the language.
No, like, you can't fucking curse here.
I'm sorry.
Nah, I just
like, just to get rid of me type. So, I was like, you know what? I'm out of here. Like, you know what? I know I'm a person that could do better in life. Like, if you could hold on to me this tight, if I put my energy into something else, I could make more and I could do more with my, you know, I could do more. So, like, being down, like, I've been down to the fullest where I ain't have nothing but to the same clothes on. You know how I got out of that? I stayed happy and I just looked up every day and just said, I just prayed, but that's really what it was. I prayed and I just kept moving forward. I didn't look back at what I didn't have or what I, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
just kept going what I wanted.
You had,
You know what I'm saying? It's like
you had
really,
that tunnel vision. You had that
yeah,
that
like I
gritty
really,
mentality. You had that
yeah.
hustle shit, and I get it. You
Like,
know.
just don't look back. Like, a lot of people look back and then they regret on looking back. So that makes them actions. They it makes them do their actions now. Like, don't look back at all. Like, a lot of people like to look back. Look back is not good. Just move forward.
Yeah, what happened happened. You know?
Whatever happened happens. Whatever, and it happens for a reason. Now you gotta look past. You gotta just move forward. That's really what it is. Is move forward.
You know what's crazy? Like I can definitely feel the I always tell people I actually write this because I tend to write down like certain notes or affirmations type shit, right? Pain is my motivation, right?
Yes.
Always take the negative and turn it into a positive in a sense, right? You know, you can tell that you guys been through a lot as artists, as individuals, not even artists, just as individuals in itself, right? So, like I guess I want to know, like, because you take all this pain that you guys have, you transform it into art.
Mm-hmm.
What's your creative process like?
Wow.
It's for me, the beats, like a beat's got to catch my ear.
Mm-hmm.
But then I like to write by myself. Like he's the type of guy, he just goes into a studio and freestyles. I can't do that.
I'm a listener. I like to listen.
I've tried to write in the studio, and I just feel like I like to write alone by myself. Either when it's quiet, I'll cut the beat off sometimes and just remember the bars, the flow in my head. But that's how I work. I like to work like alone.
Okay.
I'm a writer. So.
Okay.
I feel like music tells you something.
Mm-hmm.
Even a beat, it doesn't even have to have a tune to it. It doesn't even have to have words to it. A beat alone would tell you everything it needs, everything it wants you to know. Yeah. Just listen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get chills when I hear something of pain. I get chills when I hear something like that really, you know what I'm saying, fits me, like on some type of. That's how I make my music. I hear the music and then I really tune into it. So I'm a different person. I'm not gonna hold you. I am a different person in the studio. I'm Trizzytolitty, but in the studio when I put two mics in my ear, I don't want to hear nothing but the beat and myself, and I'm a different person. And I don't know what I say. I just say it. It comes out because I'm that person.
Well, it's because we're like polar opposites. Because I'll go to the studio with a hook written, like half a verse, and then as he's in there freestyling, I'm sitting there finishing my shit. Okay. It works. It works.
I'm gonna keep it a stack because, like, yo, I used to rap, right? And one of my weakest shit was freestyle. So I give it to you because that shit is talent, bro. It's like I'll be like Cat in the Hat with the bat stacks. Whatever.
But you know what it is? A lot of people, like, they keep telling me I think too much. But when you think too much, that's what messes you up. When you go in there and you feel the beat, when you just feel the music, it's gonna come to you.
Yeah, I get that, and I respect it. No, but with you, like, you see, like with me, like I used to go there and just whatever. But like you know how many? I'm not sure you probably been in that situation where they're like, yo, just freestyle. Let me hear what you got. You understand? And I'm sure you probably kicked a few, you know. But you like, yo, I could do better. Now give me the pen and the paper. I'm a body this shit.
Give me a pen and a paper in 20 minutes.
That's
I'll have
him.
something way better.
That's him right there.
But I give it. You understand? So I relate to you when it comes to that shit. I give it to you because it's talent.
But nah, don't get me wrong. I could write. Don't get me wrong. I could put a little pen and paper, but it's.
I'm giving you your flowers with freestyle.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, it took a long time for me to. It really took a lot because I sit in there and it takes a lot of thinking, but then I gotta tell myself, stop thinking, go with the flow and have fun. Like, really, it's have fun with it. Do what you love to do, and I love making music. Okay. I can make a beat. I could cook up a beat too. Don't think I can't cook up a beat. But it's like I love music. I love to party, have fun. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. So it's like
there was a time
I tune out.
When he was still living when after we graduated high school and we went our separate ways. He was living in Brooklyn, but we would still see each other every now and then. And there was one day he came out.
I was fucked up.
There was one day he came out and he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm not making music anymore." looked at him and I was like,
I was
what are you talking about?
like, you know,
He was going through it, but I had to like, I was like, yo, bro, this is our thing. Like this, we gotta keep going with this.
Right.
And that's why the fuck your guys are brothers.
Exactly, and that's why we
you gotta push. You understand? Like when you're down, I'm sure he pushed
and then he pushed me, and I came back and brought him to the studio. Like this is the studio we're gonna blow up from.
I'll be like,
and
yo, I don't like
rocking
going to
to
the
this
studio.
thing today.
I don't got money for the studio.
Day, like,
he's like, I got you, bro. It doesn't matter. We in there. Yeah, man. That's why we work.
How do you guys go about working with other individuals outside of your camp?
We really haven't yet.
You guys haven't?
Nah. Like,
are you interested in?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I work with. Nah, he's capping. On his album, he do have somebody. He have like two people on his album.
But it's not like one of the kids on my album I had known for a long time, so I wouldn't really say he was. I mean, he is outside the camp, but I love working with other people.
Okay, but what is it that you, as your own entity, as your own brand, what is it that you look forward to work with an artist to be featured on with you and just for you?
Honestly, bring that energy. Like you bring me good vibes, good energy. I'm bringing you the same thing, and vice versa. We're gonna have fun, and we're gonna make the track lit, and we're gonna make sure it's gonna sound great, golden. That's it. Like
for me, it's like I like to be fans of people. And then if I make a song and I can hear them on it, I'll hit them up and be like, yo, I can see you on this. I don't think I wouldn't make a song with envisioning somebody being on it. It's just kind of like, yo, you would sound really dope on this.
Gotcha. Yeah. I know you. So again, like, let's go back to the fact that you guys, that you guys been through so much. So I want to know, because I love the vulnerability when it comes to an artist. So I want to know what track you would say, for those that don't even know your music, right? And they want to look into it. Like, what track or what music should they be on the lookout where you guys you yourself were your most vulnerable?
Whoa.
I already know the song. I'm going to let you go first.
I don't even know the track, bro.
Shit, there's a song on my album. It's called Back to You. And I wrote it about my mom and my father passing away. And I feel like on that track, I really opened up a little bit, or at least just told people how I felt.
How was that? How was everything, that process, should I say?
Because writing it, I definitely cried writing it.
Okay.
Definitely. But I think because after I wrote it, I rapped it so many times that by the time I got to the studio, it was still emotional, but I wasn't crying because I'd already said it.
And that song is so beautiful, bro. Listen to that song every day, bro.
So is it out?
Yeah. So it's on my album.
It's on the album. Bondsabillion, Mama's Boy. Yes, it's out there.
Yeah. Mama's Boy. I saw
Mama's Boy. That's the best song. And oh my God, High With Me, I think it's called. That's my favorite song.
Yes.
But what about you?
Like,
you ever got vulnerable in a track?
If I got vulnerable, what about a female and it's not out yet, but it will be out?
Okay, so what would be that title?
I don't know, like Fake Love. Like, you know what I'm saying? I haven't really came out with a name, but like Broken Hearted. You know what I'm saying? Because
love would do that shit to
you. That shit really
hurt
me.
Yo, that shit would do. Listen,
I got a track. I got a vulnerable track, Broken Hearted. Like,
no, you was on some Drake shit. You was on some Drake shit.
I'm not gonna trust. He got it. Don't worry. He done.
I'm not gonna say Drake, but I'm just. I was vibing out, and then just what I heard in my head, so I had to spit whatever I heard in my head, like, and it hit me because, like, you know what I'm saying, I've been through it. Like, I have a son, and me and my baby mother is not in contact. We're not like this at all. Like, she curses me out for no reason. Like,
gotcha.
So it's like, hey,
gotcha. Yo, coming from so I know a lot of artists that from Long Island. I hear, I mean, I think it's a New York thing, period. But how's the support?
Oh my God!
I feel like it's like I hear the support with Long Island and Staten Island be crazy.
Yeah, honestly, it's
Like those are it'd be the islands. What's up with y'all?
would you talk like crazy in a good way or
like,
a bad way?
Like I hear in the negative aspect. Like the
Yeah,
support is not there.
I tell people if you want to be a rapper and you want to blow up, go out of town. Do never do it in your hometown.
Of course.
Your hometown will never show you love.
Do you think it's the opposite?
I mean, honestly, I think. I mean, maybe I just deal with different artists because I deal with people who want to work with Long Island artists, and so I see a lot of love on the island. I don't really see a lot of hate.
I'm not gonna say you don't see love, but I'm like to blow up love. Like they not gonna give you that blow up love, but it's hard. It's hard to explain.
So like, what are you guys doing to change that?
I try to link with not haven't linked yet, but reach out to other Long Island artists that I see doing their thing. Okay. And I would love to do like a Long Island cipher, or like just something, or like a Long Island anthem with everybody from Long Island on it, or at least the people that I know. Okay.
But everybody don't be on that type of timing, bro.
That's what I'm saying. We got to get on that type of timing.
You know? Everybody be on that hating type of timing, like, oh, he doing better than me. I got to do better. Like,
so then, if you're on that type of time, I mean, you got to move.
And don't you understand? If you work together, you can make it bigger than whatever you thought it was gonna be.
I just think people just need to grow up sometimes.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Just because I don't know, people be mad because someone else is doing good.
They don't like it.
I mean, that's life, right? You get that. You get that. I mean, I listen. Like, I went to a spot out a long time ago. I believe I went to like Amityville, and it was like a venue. Amityville. But I've done shows in SOBs and etc. So I met a lot of artists, whatever. So like for me, I just feel like that's what I said. It might just be a New York thing. It could be an ego thing, like you mentioned. If you want to blow up, you just got to step out. It's not even about going out of town. I'm gonna keep it a stack. It's just about stepping out the box. Mm-hmm. You understand?
Yes.
Stepping out the box. And I say stepping out the box, I just feel like artists assume that they assume that 90% of their job is just going to the studio, making music, and that's it. And I'm just like, nah, bro. Like, this is a whole business.
Yeah, you gotta go outside.
When did you guys start learning this?
Have you learned it yet?
I learned it.
I'm still learning it. I'm still going through the process of this music stuff. Like, I'm still learning everything. Everything is still new to me. Like,
so when did you learn it?
I learned when I went to my first showcase. I don't know if you heard Coast to Coast.
Oh, I've heard of Coast to Coast.
Yeah, I did a Coast to Coast showcase, and before that, like, I would make music and then drop it on Instagram, drop it on SoundCloud. I never tried to like network. Networking, I learned after that is a big thing because after I started linking, like, got people's contacts, it just like stuff moved different. You know, music started doing better, stuff started doing better, and ever since then, like especially lately after I dropped my album, I really try to like spread my wings, I guess you could say, or spread my network, and it helps. Okay, it helps.
That's good. What is it that you would say, Triz, that was something that you learned that would stick to you until you know, like you pop? We're just within this industry. Because you say you're constantly learning something new. So what is something that stood out for you?
Keep going, don't stop. Like, really, honestly, like, when these famous people tell you don't stop, you really can reach your dreams, just keep chasing your dreams, they don't lie. They're really honest about that. Like, just keep going and you will succeed on whatever it is that you want to achieve. Like, it's serious. Like, that's what keeps me doing this music. That's what keeps me going. Because I have a son. So I look at it like I got a son to feed. I don't want him to look at me like I'm some bozo. Like, no. I want him to look at me as like, that's my dad.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's my dad. That's dad. Like, that's what keeps me going. And my guys keeps me going. Like, they call me up. I put them on the studio. Now they calling me up like, yo, we got studio, we got to do this, Like, they call me up. So it's like, and I'm happy because it's like, they keeping it going.
Do you guys find yourself disciplined as like?
we
artists,
disciplined.
like real recording artists, to like really just make this like
He's
their
disciplined.
full-time?
He's
I'm
disciplined.
trying to do
No,
that.
Okay.
no.
I mean, he
He's
thinks.
he's disciplined.
I don't think I am.
He's
Okay.
I don't think I'm
he's
disciplined
fully
enough.
disciplined
What-
here. You're throwing the beat right now. He'll have a ball for you, spit, ready to go. Off
Okay,
rip.
but why do you feel like you're not fully disciplined?
I feel like, cause like you said before, like I have the I got the going to the recording studio recording. I got that down pat. But after that, like executing how to release a music video
The
to
marketing,
get
the business
that part.
aspect of
Yeah,
it.
that's why I don't have
Okay.
enough discipline with that yet.
Gotcha.
I just
mean-
I just try to like rush and throw things at people instead of like trying to like build up and then
Okay.
do.
Mm-hmm.
Now I
That's
understand
something
when
I
you're
gotta
coming with the
Gotcha.
question. Now I understand when you question.
No,
now I
you
understand.
good.
Nah, it's right because we don't have marketing is not. It's not with us right now.
So if it's not, if marketing is something that you feel like it's something that within the whole camp needs to just pick up, how like what is it that you're doing to learn how to make those moves?
Well,
Are you taking even the time to learn it? Like,
yeah, of course.
I know, I just
I
wanna
send out like I send out music to like I don't know if it works. Never work. Probably don't. But I just like
It'll
just
work,
send out
it'll
music
work
to
eventually.
like big like label like people on IG and stuff like that. I
so
tell
what
them
is
to
it?
go
All right,
tune
so
in.
okay, now I want to know.
See,
now you
I don't-
mentioned
cause
that. I want to know. Do you want to be independent? Do you want to get like what exactly
what it
are
is
you
is-
looking to
is-
do? Both of you guys.
I
Let's go both.
wanna have our own label. I wanna
Okay.
be signed to myself.
He's on my
So
timing.
you want to do the whole independent route?
Yeah.
Okay.
What it is
Completely like. Do you
Mhm.
want a distribution? Like.
that's what I was trying to get. You don't have to sign to them.
No, you could just get the
And they could just get you.
with them.
Yeah,
That's
they-
what I would do. I would do
like,
a partnership.
Okay.
That's where I was going with it. Like if they like the song, maybe they'll call us. Yo, I would like the, you know what I'm saying. But no, we don't want to sign. We want to distribute it. Like we want to just work as partners. I don't want to sign for nothing. Like, cause
I see people like
I did my research.
Chef G and Sleepy got the winner's circle, but they're signed to
distribution. That's what we want.
Their label is under a different label, you know what I'm saying? Or their partners or however they have it worked. But I want that. I don't want to be an artist signed to like Sony or something. I want to have our whole entity being helped by a bigger entity.
But I get it. Like, I mean, do you now understand that to be... I know you guys do, but do you now understand that to do the whole indie aspect is a lot of work?
Oh yeah, no, it's hard. It's hard.
Yes.
It's very hard. That's why I got my man Chris. He helped me a lot. He secured this interview that I knew like a label would have secured an interview, and like it's hard to do everything by yourself, like do all the legwork that you really see like damn.
It's gonna be a lot of work we're gonna have to put in. Like we put in a lot of work now, but there's gonna be more work that ABM gonna have to put in. It's gonna be so much work that we're gonna have to do.
So what are your expectations within your artistry?
I just want people to.
I know you said you want to I know you guys want to have that. You want the people to know who you guys are and hear your message. But what is your expectations within yourself?
Myself, I want to keep breaking through ceilings. You know, I just want to keep getting better. I want to be able to be in the studio and you could put on any beat from any genre. It could be country, R&B. You could put on an EDM beat. I want to be able to make some type of song on it. You know, I really want to be an artist. I live off that.
It's really, I want to prove myself to myself. I look in my mirror and I tell myself, what is the greatest thing you could ever do today? So it's really, that's why I might not look like, or I might not have a lot of songs out, but best believe, Trizzytolitty is out here, and I'm going to be out here. ABM is going to be out. I look myself in the mirror every day and tell myself, you could be better than what you could do, what you could be. Like you could just be better than anything, and that's what keeps me going.
You don't do you read any books like motivational or like any like? I feel like you should start doing that because you both and the thing is I like with you I feel like you listen to a lot of interviews.
Yeah.
do you listen to audios or
well, I listen to podcasts.
Okay, podcast. But I feel like listening to that. Going back to Trizzy, like listening to you speak and the way you speak about certain things, as far as energy, as far as like just never looking back and etc. I just feel like even with both of you guys, like start educating yourself, right? Mm-hmm. And when I say educating yourself, I'm not talking about fucking books. I'm talking about like reading like motivational books or whatever, like books that can make you take your self growth into the next level. Because me personally, not to sound like fucking cliche or whatever, but I feel like when you want to pursue anything in life to the next level, it always comes within you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You gotta be in that right state of mind in order to go forward. You understand? Like you said, you would at one point you stopped because you was going through life. Yeah. So and because you didn't get to overcome that, you was in the right state of mind, you couldn't move forward. So that's why I was asking, like, do you read? If not, I'm gonna suggest certain books after, like, off air to you guys that, like, I feel like can really help with your career and just taking or like audios or whatever. Because I know you said you like podcasts. What I love that you told me about that is the fact that you are intricate when it comes to interviews. Yeah, I'm not saying you're not. You are too. However, you are. And for being your first interviews, both of you guys, like keeping it a stack, the fact that you guys are not just one-worded artists, because that shit irks my soul. Yeah. You have no idea how much that shit irks my soul. Like, you guys are not one-worded artists, so it's just about educating yourself. So it's about putting it. This is part of your artistry. Yeah, you understand? Right. Like you said, like. There's more to this, or like I said, there's more to this. This is part of who, because when you guys start blowing up, you know that media promo, you gotta, or that radio promo they gotta do. Yeah. That shit ain't easy. I like, so prepare yourself for that. Right. I'm telling you, because if you want this, prepare yourself for that shit. That shit ain't easy. You understand? Like, we so drinking 5-hour drinks. I know you guys have the capability of doing it. I see it in you guys. I see it. I definitely see the hunger. I would just say prepare yourself, because this fucking industry, there's a lot of motherfucking wolves, bro. You gotta be the biggest wolf. Yeah. There's a lot of
you know what it is? You know what it is?
Wolves. Actually, I'm not even gonna say wolves. There's a lot of
You gotta move. You gotta move. Yeah. You just gotta move smarter not to get eaten. That's Absolutely. What it is. You just gotta move smarter not to get eaten. There's a lot of people out here that play this smart, that don't know that people play this smart, but they play this smart and they got a lot of money and they just chilling right now.
That's why I like watching rapper interviews, because they'll tell you, like, they'll give you, like, I know I listen to the Joe Budden podcast a lot. Yeah, because especially when he was on Everyday Struggle, when he had that show on Complex. Yeah. He was trying to use that show to show people, like, yo, this is what's wrong with the industry. Yeah. The 360 deals, blah, blah, blah. And I really pay attention to that stuff because I know it's really important. And I don't want to go into a meeting with a lawyer or a label and have them think that they can just screw us. Take advantage of you. Exactly. Yeah.
I say main thing is, look, if a label want to sign you, that means they know that you can make them a certain amount of money. Mm-hmm. Just put the work in, you can make all that yourself. Mm-hmm. That's how I see it.
You could it could go that way, or it could also be like they want to sign you and shelf you. Yeah. You understand? So you got different aspects. You gotta learn the game.
Yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning. I don't know. I can't.
You're right. Though,
I can't. But like
but you're right about that. I'm not trying to go against you, because you are right. Because if somebody's seeking you both, right? Let's just say both of you guys, and they're like, "Yo, I want you guys." That means that you can make that bag on your own.
Mm-hmm. You don't need them.
What if they keep struggling for a little bit, and you're losing out on all that? You understand? Like that money
just because they can give you a little popularity, the popularity you can make on your own. Like, nah, man.
Now I know you guys in 2019. Like I'm gonna say 2019 is like when you guys like really started going full throttle on this, right? So from 2019 to now, we're 2021. 2020 hit. How were you guys affected by the pandemic?
I mean, for me, positive. Shit. I mean, I lost my father in the beginning of 2020 to the pandemic.
That's the negative.
But in terms of the music, like, it gave us we had a lot of time
Positive.
to go to the studio.
Positive.
So it was positive for us, I would say.
And I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
That's a
That
lot.
was
Yeah.
deep.
And I still deal with it, but you know, you
I
just
can
gotta
imagine.
keep pushing.
That's not easy. I know that's what like I asked that because I know a lot of negative came from 2020,
Yeah.
but I also like 2020 was the year of the creator. So with that being said, like that's what I was wondering. But sorry for your loss, and I'm sorry. I know it's not easy to take in because right now we're in 2021, and I'm sure you're putting everything into your work, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
So I know you dropped you have a album or is
album.
it?
It's
Yeah, the
album,
album.
EP,
EP?
whatever you want to call
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Mama's Boy.
Project, yeah.
It's a
Mama's
project
Boy.
out right now.
Do you have a project out?
I don't have a project out
We're
right
working
now.
on it.
I'm on his
Working on it.
project, but
Okay.
I'll say 2021. You know, Pops lost. That's always R.I.P. But it has been a great year. Why?
Okay.
Because we have elevated from this music. Even though we're going to elevate more, but we have elevated from this music. Everybody have elevated, like a lot of people's home that's been inside. So like 2020 was a great year for us.
Okay.
I would say like first half of the year, up until like when April, like May, June, July came around. That's when things started to like.
How did you manage that as just like, a normal like a human being, like to take that in, the fact that you lost your father, you lost your mom 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Now you lost your father. You're dealing with this situation, and now you have to become this artist. You have to function as a human being, live everyday life. You understand? So like, how were you able to, or how are you able to still function and keep yourself in a mental stability?
Shit, I'll tell you right now, it's not easy. There's some days I don't want to get out of bed. But I guess I put everything in the music. I wake up in the morning, and if I feel bad, I put on a song that makes me feel good. I'll watch a music video that makes me feel good. You know, it's just, there's just certain things that you got to find out throughout the day that lift you up to keep you from falling into because it's very easy to fall into this hole of,
Oh my God.
like, yo, life is over. Shit's never going to get better. So that's why, to me, music really just...
It grounds you.
Yeah, brings me back to earth again.
Really
Gotcha.
And that's why we were in the studio. We were like 3 to 4 times a week during the summer, because it was an escape.
Once
I was with my guys, and
once
it was
I found it was over.
good,
We
yeah.
took off from there. Once I hit that person up, and that person said come through, I did that little one song. It's on SoundCloud now. It's lit on the daily. Once I did that one song, I looked at my bros. I said, "This is the studio that we're gonna stick with. We're gonna find an engineer, and we're gonna blow off of."
And that studio was like my home for
that's
solace,
been our home since.
Okay.
In Draco, best studio in town.
Now we're here in 2021, right? You have Mama's Boy, right? You dropped that in 2021.
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have that. Obviously, it's been doing great. I know you're working on a project. What are your, I guess, what's next as far as like singles? Are you like, what's the next single? Because I know you just dropped that video, Marshalls.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Oh.
I heard that shit. And
fire.
I was like, yeah, that shit was fire. She was like, who's that? And I was like, these are the guys are coming in.
Bondsabillion, yeah.
And she was like, yo, that shit's hard. I was like, that beat is crazy.
Nice.
You understand? And then you went in. You understand? So it's like, I know you dropped the visuals for that. The visuals are hard, by the way. Are you part of the treatment with the visuals?
What do you mean?
Like, so when I say treatment, the treatment would be like, are you part of the whole, when creating the video in itself, like, are you part of like the direction, like the director part and everything, like you help out with that, or you just let the director do his own shit?
I would, me and the director, honestly, I let the director do his thing, but I'll give input, like, I think, blah, 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 but mostly I let him do that. I let him do his thing, 100%.
That was a dope video.
Thank you.
Director, I ain't gonna hold you. Whoever was there that night had that shit on point. Like,
Shot by Fayardo,
we need to go here, post up right here.
Fire.
We need a party. He was really on point with it. I was like,
so what are you? So what are you doing with that track? I know you put it out, but what are you doing with that track?
See,
that's a hard track.
Yeah.
It's a hard track.
I mean, I was thinking we've been talking about getting music videos on World Star.
Yeah,
Okay.
And honestly, I just want to get promotion. I tried to do Instagram promotion with it, but they said there was too much ass shaking.
Oh, okay.
We can't do that. So I'm gonna have to find. I just got to find a way to just get people to see it. Cause I know once people see it, just like you, they're gonna rock with it. They're gonna vibe with it. Hear it, yeah. Hear it, see it, both.
That's a hard track.
That's the thing. It's hard for us to like the marketing part.
That's the one thing we have problem with is.
But it's fine. It's fine because you guys just met me. And I can help you with that. You understand?
Like, we have 10 songs, but do you realize we have over like 200 songs?
Yeah, we have so many.
Do you realize we have
let's keep it a stack.
200 songs?
And as an artist, you should have that. Tupac had it. You know what I'm saying? Like he's dead and he still got new verses in a sense. You understand? Like, so as an artist, you should always make music. Now, it's not about... Your thing is that you're not going to oversaturate your fans with just music. You have to do the whole
build up.
Build up. Listen, don't get me in my bag when it comes to shit like that, because I will fucking start dropping. I be going in on artists like, what the fuck are you doing? Right. But it's like if you have like for like yourself, like Mama's Boy, you got a dope project. You have a dope project to where you're pushing it. Millions. Now, don't oversaturate people with just so many different projects. I think one of the biggest mistakes that a lot of underground artists do, especially up and coming artists, that they're dropping projects after albums, singles, albums, EP, and this is all like in a year. And I'm like, what are you doing? Yeah. What are you doing? So that's why I ask you, like, so you know, what's not like, what are you gonna do now with Mama's Boy, with this single, and if moving forward after the single after that, like, what are you planning on doing?
I was planning on dropping something new soon.
Okay.
Because I feel like, cause I dropped Mama's Boy New Year's Eve, and we're like 4 months into the year, but I haven't dropped any music since. So I want to drop something new to let people know that, like,
the album?
No. Something new completely.
All I know is, can I tell them?
Tell them
about the video.
Oh yeah. I have another music video from the album. Music video that we just got back. That's coming soon. Okay. But after that, I want to move forward and do because I start dropping new shit.
I know physically alone, I'm gonna have a music video dropping, like Trizzytolitty. I'm not gonna name the song right now. Just know that it's going to be a video out.
Yeah, this summer is going to be a lot of videos being shot.
And it's directly from my females. This is directly from my ladies.
Where do you guys see yourself? You as an individual artist or brand, you as an individual brand, where do you find yourself in the next 2 to 5 years?
Oh, man.
2 to 5 years? Honestly, I don't even know.
Cooling on the beach with a big spliff.
Okay.
Because I done reached the dreams that I done chased already.
Shit, I don't know yet.
You don't know yet?
I don't know. I'm trying to take it.
I know. Faith.
Write it out.
Yeah. That's all right. I had big faith.
Write that out.
I definitely love to be on a beach, but I want to do something more than that.
Chilling.
Yeah.
I want to, because anybody can say I want to be on a beach. No offense, my bad, bro, my bad. But I just want to, like, I want to be doing something inside music that I love to do that's gonna feed me and my family.
Okay.
For I would say generations, but
you got 5 years.
So
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, at the end of the day, you're trying to break generational curse.
Yes, exactly.
And I get that.
Yeah. That's what I want to do.
You are gonna do it. It's just, again, that's why, like I mentioned, like, everybody got a story, right? That's the whole purpose to all of this. Everyone has a story.
Trenches.
But it's up to you whether you want to fall into, like, become the product of your environment. You understand? So if you don't want to become that product of your environment, then you got to step it up.
But, all right.
Go ahead.
It's not that. I want people to understand me. Like, I
it's okay to be
I don't
misunderstood.
want to act a certain way for you to like me. I don't want you to like me to like me. If I come from this place, I don't care the fact that you know that I come from this place, that you know that I have a good heart and I care about you and we bros and we gonna connect. We party, we gonna party. We doing something, we gonna do it. Just like me because you like me. Don't like me, don't dislike me because I come from a certain hood. Don't dislike me because I was in the streets or I was struggling. Like, no. It's about respect. Like everybody has respect, and people look down on certain people that I don't like. I've been through it.
But you
Like
got, and I respect what you're saying. However, in the real world, unfortunately, I get what you're saying. Like me for being authentic. You understand? Like me for me, because I get it. But now, what I also learned in this industry, not only in this industry, I learned in life. The more you keep growing in life, you end up learning that you cannot take everything personal, because sometimes people are projecting their fears onto you. And you can't take that shit in, because not like, that's why I tell people now, like, once you start growing once you become these big artists, you have to learn, I can't take that shit personal. I can't take that shit with me. You understand? Because if I take that shit with me, then you're gonna take things too personal, and it might fuck up. You're like, just people fucking with you authentically. You understand? If that makes sense.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if it makes sense for you guys. But, so that's what I get what you're saying, but don't take it personal. And you're gonna keep learning that the more you keep surrounding yourself with it, and the more you keep growing as a fucking artist, you're gonna start learning that this is not personal.
It's
business
not,
is business, or this is life is life.
It's not that I take it personal, bro, but then you have those ones that do come at you.
Fuck them.
You do have
people is gonna come at you, like, whether you're doing good or bad, bro.
Like,
that's life.
It is. You honestly right. But like, you do have the ones that come at you on like, where just try to mess up your head, or try to just like mess up your day. Like, nah, like,
fuck them. That's like you said, bro.
Fuck them. Like, but I get it. I get what you're saying, bro. I've been there. You talking to motherfucking Pisces. I don't know if you believe in that shit. But Pisces are sensitive motherfuckers.
I'm a Sag.
Oh, really? Okay.
Leo, I don't really.
Leo. That motherfuckers is grimy.
Yo, Leo gang for life. Leos are the goats. Leos are the goats. Go listen to her.
Listen. I'm gonna give you guys my infamous question before we got y'all gonna be performing and shit. You understand? Like, I want to definitely see this. So before we go into that, I want to give you my infamous question. When was the last time you guys did something for the first time?
The last time I did something for the first time,
I'm gonna be honest.
Shit, I don't even know. Last time I did something for the first time,
I haven't happened yet. I'm still waiting for it.
I'm trying to think. Well, what's something I did for the first time? I mean, this.
Okay, so then.
You can say this. Yes.
Like,
I'm sure people have said that before, right?
I'm thinking big. I'm thinking out the box. I'm thinking. It's not.
It could be the most littlest thing, but it was your first time. Last time you did something for the first time.
Last time I did something for the first time. Boom, 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 boom. Shit, can I get some help from the audience? I'm trying to think. What was the last time I did something?
You're gonna buy a vowel right now, and
yo, we need like an hourglass or something. I'm burning that up. Oh, last time I did something for the first time, shot a fucking music video.
Wow, right there.
There we go. I'll take that. It was a good one too.
Let's take this because it took like 500 hours.
Yeah.
I'll
take another shot.
Whoa, then leave me hanging. Oh,
what you want, bro? When's the last time you did something for the first time?
What was the first?
Last time we did something for the first time.
And I just wanted to hold out my first music video. It was me and him. First music video I ever did. Boom, he ever did.
Is that the one that's on your the link in your bio?
No.
No? Okay.
But it's on YouTube. If you look up Bondsabillion and Trizzytolitty.
Okay.
That was a good question, though. I like that question because that shit.
That had me stumped.
It's just right in my head right now.
Don't be taking my shit now because we fighting.
No.
Going to Puerto Rico from the Bronx, bro. We cutting
I ain't gonna take it.
Listen,
I'm thinking like, you got me over here like, I think I did for the first time.
Last time I did something, yo.
Can I say what? Nah, but I pick my son up every other time. Like,
it's like the first time was when I first saw my son.
Oh,
go ahead.
Taking my son out for a walk for the first time.
Okay, you see? Boom,
Taking
right
him
there.
out on some yesterday. We went out to a walk. I took him to a
So-
park and he played out
So
for the
you won't
first
be
time.
taking your son to walks. You won't be like,
Nah, cause what it is,
nah, let me stop.
chill. Don't do me like that.
I'm fucking with you, guys.
He's a good dad,
Yeah,
America.
Nah,
He's
I'm
a great
really
father.
good
He's a
dad.
good father,
am.
America.
I'm
He's
a good father.
We are gonna
It's just
acknowledge him
that
for Father's Day, alright?
It's just that he was a newborn. He just now turned
Okay.
1, about to be 2. It was COVID. I didn't want him outside
Gotcha.
around nobody.
Okay.
But now that he's developing, he's walking, he's running around, I decided to take him out for a walk. So
That was dope. Okay.
that was the first thing I did.
Look at that. You see?
Yeah.
Boom. You see
I had to
fatherhood.
think. You had me thinking.
I
You
got
had me thinking. You had me thinking. Like you had me thinking. Like yeah, that was the first thing I did.
Nah,
Took my
but
son out for a walk.
I definitely, again, I want to say thank you. Thank
You're
you for
welcome.
being here, vibing with me.
Thank you for having us.
You understand?
for
Like
real, for
you know,
First time.
I definitely want to say to you guys that the next time I see you guys, like I just want to see elevation.
Elevation.
Because I think you guys are dope. You know,
Thank
like
you.
just dope individuals. You understand?
Mhm.
Overall. So I definitely want to see you guys pursue and just continue chasing that goal, because that shit is not easy. Life is gonna always hit us. It's easy to say no. You understand? Like it's easy to say no. It's easy to give up. You know, like
Yeah.
so continue striving. I want to see you guys get and achieve to where you want to be, where you're destined to be. So let's make this shit happen. You know, let everybody know right now where can we find you, your new music,
Shit.
everything.
Shit. You can find me. I don't be on Facebook. You can find me on.
Yeah, Facebook is trash.
Yeah, 'cause I don't
Fuck Facebook.
I don't be on Facebook. I
Mark
be
Zuckerberg.
on IG. TheArtistryEnt. Same as Snapchat. TheArtistryEnt.
My name is Bondsabillion. You can find me on Instagram, Bondsabillion, BONDSABILLION. Bondsabillion on Twitter, Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really be on Snapchat. If you want to add me on Snapchat, it's Saki Money though.
And yeah, y'all already know the vibes. You're gonna find all their information in the description below. There's no reason why you shouldn't be following
New
these guys.
video coming out soon.
New video coming out
New music
soon.
on the way.
Brody, go
music
dumb
out
with
the
it.
way.
It's gonna be out on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
I tell you, go tune in.
Tune in. Tune the fuck in.
Don't blink or you'll
Y'all
miss it.
already know the vibes. They're about to
Tune in.
fucking perform. You already know how we do. It's the motherfucking artistry. It's V-Henny, V-Henny _ the artistry NY. And yo, we're out. Peace. We love you. And let's make this shit happen. Rock out with your cocks out. Jam out with your clam out. You dig? Bow.
Grito Bow. You know.
Where you go? Where you go? What? Where you go? Who? Where you go? Where you go? Where you go? What? Where you go? Who? Where you go? I make a call and it's done. Where you go? Done with it. Look outside with drums. No love, no talk, we up in it. You niggas callin' this war. I make a call and I'm done with it. Stepping outside, get torched. But you niggas ain't fucking with us again. I make a call and it's done. Where you go? Done with it. Look outside with drums. No love, no talk, we up in it. You make a call and it's war. I make a call when I'm done with it. Stepping outside, get torched. But you niggas ain't fucking with us again. I got 100 up again. Dior, I'ma keep that on the feet. I'm in a new store every week. I got a few toys, get a reach. Don't really do sports, I'm around with the rock. Walk in the club with a blunt in my sock. Bottles gon' pop, bitches gon' pop. All of my niggas don't play with their ops. Niggas is food, we bout to clear the plate. We turn the LIE into the interstate. She wanna be with me, but she be. I'ma just fuck a shorty, ain't no dinner dates. I got no heart to give out to her anyway. I'm feeling cold, yeah. I got no soul anymore. Don't wanna leave without the pole anymore. RIP moms, RIP pops. Never really trying to come for the boys. If he knocking, I'ma open the door. Up the 30, then I wait for the boys. Tell them I'm the one who made all the noise. Yeah, niggas can't wait to ignore me. I'ma just wait on the call. Then my team are racing the ball. Where they go, don't go, what? Where they go, don't go, who? Where they go, don't go, who? Where they go, don't go, who? Where they go, don't go, what? Where they go, don't go, who? Where they go, don't go? I make a call and it's done. Ready go done with it. Pull up outside with drums. No love, no talk, we up in it. You make a call and it's war. I make a call when I'm done with it. Stepping outside, get torched. But you niggas ain't fucking with us again. I make a call and it's done. Ready go done with it. Pull up outside with drums. No love, no talk, we up in it. You make a call and it's war. I make a call when I'm done with it. Stepping outside, get torched. But you niggas ain't fucking with us again.
Big racks, run it up, nigga, that's a big fact. Y'all niggas talking that chick chat, get back, shit got a kickback. Yo, top split like a Kit Kat. On the news like who did that?
Nah, but really, who did that shit though?
Run on my nigga, my spot on go. We got the toolie tucked on us. Fuck that body shit. Pull up and go by.
Ready go dumb, go stupid.
Brother gon' pop out, hop out, shoot shit. Brother gon' spin that block, he ruthless. Even time when he wanna go smoke shit.
I make a call and it's done. Ready go done with it. Pull up outside with drums. No love, no talk, we up in it. You make a call and it's war. I make a call and I'm done with it. Stepping outside, get torched. Bet you niggas ain't fucking with us again. I make a call and it's done. Ready go done with it. Pull up outside with drums. No love, no talk, we up in it. You make a call and it's war. I make a call and I'm done with it. Stepping outside, get torched. Bet you niggas ain't fucking with us again.
The Artistry.
Catch us on YouTube, Facebook, or outlets.
Follow us, The Artistry NY.